Hello and welcome everyone. Today's video we are at Fountain Hills at the Concours All-American Car Show.
Let's go.
The greatest car show on grass, aka the Concours in the Hills, is a car show that features thousands of vehicles including luxury, exotic, classic cars, plus military vehicles and helicopters. There were over 100 food trucks, vendors, dealer tents, and a variety of other tents, and there were all types of vehicles: Porsches, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, McLarens, your high-performance muscle cars, and there were some exotic cars and some foreigns as well. And the very first car that we come up on was the DeLorean, and if you're a child from the 80s, you know exactly where this car's from and why it's popular. I've never seen so many luxury sports cars in my entire life. There was at least 1,000 Lamborghinis and probably at least another 1,000 McLarens, not counting 2,000 or 3,000 Porsches and Ferraris each. They had a few vintage, foreign, exotic cars as well. Tracy found a Land Rover that we had to go check out. She's kind of into those big, blocky SUV type of vehicles. Let us know down in the comments, what's your favorite car? And let's see if we find it in this vlog car show. Off to the tents and the vendors. This is literally the only thing I've ever won in the Arizona lottery, and I had to buy a token just to do it. Winner of a car air freshener. Of course, we had to hit the Dutch Bros tent. Look at this, guys. Tracy hit the jackpot with stickers. We got
Bros.
Dutch Bro gift cards. Then it was back to looking at more cars. There are tons of beautiful cars here, and a hottie. I don't know how many tens of thousands of people were here, but it had to be at least 30 to 40,000. Here's some Ferraris. It's such a beautiful day for a car show. Temperature was perfect with very little wind. There's a lot of people that love these new exotic sports cars, but man, there's a place in my heart for these vintage exotic sports cars. Did somebody say they wanted to see some Fiats? So I grew up with a father who loved vintage muscle cars. And if I was to choose one car to ever have, it would be a Shelby Cobra. I just love these cars. I don't know why, but these are my favorite cars. My next favorite car would be a Ford Mustang, and I'll show you some of those here in a little bit. Get your engines ready. It's time for some race cars. Here's a Lotus. I've never seen one of these in person, and it was a beautiful blue color. And here's two other cars you don't see a lot of. Ford GTs. Oh no, Tracy found the Volkswagens. But this old camper van was in beautiful shape. I never knew they made a Volkswagen truck, but there was one here today. And they also had a Herbie. I've seen a lot of these around. This one is in really good shape though. And then we gotta check out the thing. My dad was into Mopar, so this Dodge Cornet was a beautiful car to look at. It was beautiful inside and out. They even have some Datsuns and Nissans. Then we went and checked out some off-road vehicles. We would love to have a camper van. I mean, if I had a camper van, I'd be on the road all the time. Then there was this sharp little Toyota truck. There was all types of Toyotas, but this little truck was sharp. A vintage J10 Jeep truck. And then they also had a couple international harvester trucks. These guys were beautiful. I don't see a lot of these around anymore. Then Tracy found her dream vehicle, a vintage Ford Bronco. Like I said, she loves those blocky SUVs. All the military vehicles and helicopters were packed. These were crowd pleasers. It's not a pink Cadillac, but it's a very beautiful Cadillac. And then I found the motherlode of Shelby Cobras. These cars were beautiful. The only thing I wish is that they would offer me a ride in one. These coupes, they're my favorite. And here's a Dodge Viper. Actually, 2 of them. I've actually rode on one of these before, and they scared the crap out of me. Way too much speed for the interstate. Now we're into the classic cars. We love these vintage cars. They remind us of Route 66. We do a lot of roadside attractions on Route 66. We need to do a better job of recording them and getting them up on our YouTube channel here, but we love Route 66. And if you're into it, let's think about hitting that subscribe button, because we're going to have a lot of Route 66 coming up this year because it's its 100th birthday. And my second favorite car of all time is the mid-60s Ford Mustangs. I just love those. And here's a beautiful Trans Am. When I see these cars, I think of Smokey the Bandit. Now we're talking vintage muscle cars. Let us know in the comments, what's your car brand? There's people out there that are die-hard Chevy, die-hard Ford, or die-hard Mopar. Got a few people I know that love their Pontiacs. Or are you one of those that are into the newer exotic sports cars, like the Lamborghinis, the McLarens, the Ferraris, or the Porsches? I would even consider BMW in that category. Anytime I see these old Dodge Challengers and Chargers, they make me think of my father, who passed away several years ago. He had an old Dodge Charger that he really loved. He loved anything that was a sports muscle car, but he really loved his Mopars.
Well guys, that's it for this video. If you like what you were watching, let's do those YouTube things.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And we will see you in our next adventure.
Bye.
Bye.